consent, preparation, and administration of having an epidural. So you decided that you liked an epidural. Awesome. This is what will take place once you've made that decision. So once you let your nurse know, first thing she's going to do is call the anesthesiologist and get him on his way. Once she's done that, she's going to start reading to you the risks and benefits of an epidural. You're going to have to sign a consent form that says that you understand these risks and are signing off on them. Once you have signed this and clearly state that you understand the risks of receiving this, she's going to place in a bag of IV fluids for you to receive. You'll have to receive the whole bag, and the reason that they do this is that one of the risks of an epidural is having a blood pressure drop, and by receiving a bag of fluids, that greatly reduces the risk of that happening. After your IV has been administered, at that point, your anesthesiologist can come. How quickly he comes is just going to depend on how busy things are on the floor, but fingers crossed that occurs quickly, because no woman in labor wants to wait too long once they decide that they want that epidural. Once the anesthesiologist is there and is ready, he's going to have you sit on the edge of your bed with your back facing him or her. You're going to hunch your shoulders forward and curl forward. This just allows them the easiest access to your back, and it's important that you stay very still during this process so that way they can administer the catheter safely. So they will clean and sterilize your back at that point. They often use betadine, which is that orangey brown liquid, to sterilize and create just like a sterile zone back there. During this whole process, your partner or support person will therefore then have to be in front of you, because no longer can anything be happening back there in order to keep it safe and sterile. Your anesthesiologist will then place the catheter into the epidural space about a third of the way up your back, and then a needle is threaded through that, and this is where the medication is administered through. Again, must stay very still during this because it is your spine and you want to make sure that they are able to get this in correctly. Once it's administered, they're going to give you like your first big dose of medication, and shortly soon after you should be feeling it kick in. They're going to have you lay on your back during this process, and that's because also the medication works via gravity and they want it to spread evenly. They will be taking your blood pressure as well because of that risk of blood pressure dropping. But once all those checks are done and you are nice and numb, then you no longer have to lay on your back. You can sit up, you can lay on your sides, whatever your nurses and physicians are comfortable with.